Good evening, everybody. Tonight we are at. Now I can't. Now I can't find the damn thing.
Rockingham.
We're at Rockingham. 120 laps.
Holy smokes.
Thunder Alley. The back. Is that just the backstretch name? Thunder Alley.
You think so? Now you got me second guessing everything.
You should
killing
Google.
Me, you're killing me. Oh, now Zach's under warning. Well, everything's going to crap quick. All right, I like where this is going.
All right, tonight you got me and Mr. Ford up in broadcasting Ford and race control. We got Zach Bates in the booth as well. Run through our standings right now, top 10 standings. Wally Babb still leads them, first place, 109 points. Trailing right behind him, Matthew Greathouse, 97 points, and now it gets tight. Third, Trevor Williams, 96 points. Fourth, Bo Tiffany, 87 points. Fifth, Travis Decker, 84 points. Sixth, Dalton McKenney, 82 points. Seventh, Joe Hudson, 80 points. Eighth, Scott Negus, 79 points. Ninth, Mark Brown, 77 points. And 10th, Malik Kuntz with 76 points. And one thing to point out, and I have to say it, Wally still has 0 incident points in 5 races.
About time to put a bounty on him.
That's pretty impressive. I mean, half the field you probably haven't raced with, and to keep it consistently clean, I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, I think that's most of his bonus points too. Is just the 0 incidents. Each race gets him 0 bonus, 2 bonus points. Sorry.
Yeah, definitely going to help at the end of the season. It's already showing with how close the points are. That could really be all the difference is his bonus points.
Yeah. I think I know Wally. Wally's a tire saver. I'm a tire saver, so I think he's just letting it roll around and I don't know, gathering up those points, staying out of trouble. Joe Hudson,
I know
currently fastest.
it's hard for me to do, but when I sit back and let the race come to me, usually my best races.
Oh yeah. Yeah, last week's winner, Trevor Williams, will get an EOL at the beginning of the race. He is able to qualify though for pit position, which sometimes doesn't matter. But I like being at the end of pit road. Just easier to get in and out. You don't have to worry about your speed sometimes, especially if you get that pole. We have 55 seconds left to qual. I think most everyone did qual.
Yeah, I think almost everyone took time.
Everyone's hanging out, taking bathroom breaks. Got a competition caution, end of lap 40, so caution will fly when the trucks enter turn 1 on lap 41. Get them all restacked.
All right, seems like all the drivers are in a good mindset. Bit of an interesting practice leading up to green flag here, so I'm very curious how this start of the race is going to go. I have a feeling it's going to be a lot more calmer than we've been used to the first couple weeks. Definitely going to be some getting used to, I think, with multiple people around you on these slick turns here. But should be a fun one regardless. Especially 120 laps, plenty of time to make some improvement throughout the race.
I feel like they probably had the most incident points at this track. During practice.
Well, our qualifying winner for this race was Trevor Williams, but will be getting an EOL to start this race due to the fact that he won last week. So he has got some work to do, but he does have that first pit stall that I think we've seen up to now has been a pretty big difference on pit road, especially during green flag stops.
Got some blinkers already.
A little bit of sporadic. I think we're okay. Keep an eye on that for sure.
For sure. our driver details pulled up. Joe Hudson's back out. That Kmart, the 49, Joe Hudson taking the pole here. Quick in practice, too. Dylan McDonald has not gridded yet. He's starting P2. Matthew Greathouse in the 51, threat level midnight media machine, starting P3. Anthony Brown in the 17, starting P4. Malik Kuntz, not gridded yet, starting P5 in the 77. There's your winner last week, number 1 at Trevor Williams. He'll be getting the EOL. He was starting P6. P7, Justin Smith, the number 6 truck. P8, Kevin Asanio in the number 4. P9, the number 7, Cody Smith. P10, Scott Negus, the number 55. Newcomer to the league, P11, number 2, Michael Larch. P12, number 9 is Sean Wilder. P13, 00, Chris Luttrell. P14, the 28 at Tyler Horn. P15, the 84 of Sean Long. P16, the 46, Dalton McKenney. P17, there's your 0Xer, the 99 at Wally Babb. P18, Bo Tiffany, the 35. P20, Dean Gagliano, newcomer as well. P21, the number 18. And P22, round out your field, is Travis Down in the number 10.
This will be a fun one indeed. I am actually very excited about this race. I won't even lie. Gonna be a lot of action.
Oh yeah, I wonder if we should probably be on blimp view quite a bit.
Yeah, you're gonna see a lot going on, so be ready. I know I'm at my toes, probably clenched the majority of this race, kind of keeping an eye on everything, so I will do my best with race control and keeping people entertained.
These cars about ready to duck on off. Boy.
Scared.
Green flag.
Here we go.
Joe getting Dylan on the outside, coming by the 49. Ooh, 51.
Already starting seeing a little bit of slickness out of some guys in the field. Gonna get interesting soon.
I don't know. These guys know they got a long way to go. I think they're going to try and get settled in here, get some laps logged.
Ooh. That's
Cars already in the
going
wall
on.
there. 7 of Cody Smith into that outside wall, just trying to get out of the way so it doesn't cause any more panic. It does look like he kept it together though. I do agree, Zach, though. I really do think these guys are going to take the first 30 to 40 laps. Really just try to settle in, get in a groove, have an understanding of what line works, and just kind of get a feel for the car and the track as the tires get old. Definitely no reason to fight heavy for any real big positions here at the start of the race.
That's why I'm wondering if the 49 is going backwards, trying to conserve a little bit.
Definitely can say tire life is going to be a key thing here. Fresh tires make a massive difference at Rockingham.
Leader currently, Dylan McDonald, the 14. Matthew Greathouse, P2, right behind him.
Just seen the 7 of Cody Smith picked up a significant amount of damage when he hit the wall a couple laps ago. Had to duck into pit lane. I do believe he's showing a lap down right now, but I believe he's still going to try to keep running. Keep an eye on that as we go. Looks like he may have actually had to tow his truck to the pit, so he's going to be multiple laps down. Hopefully he stays in it and get back in it with a couple lucky dogs throughout the night if that comes his way.
Yeah, that's one of the pitfalls of short track racing. You have to go to the pits under green. You're going to lose multiple laps.
Still be plenty of time, plenty of race. like I said, we do have the automatic yellow coming at 40, so there's a lap for him easily right there. And as this race goes on, let's be honest, it's going to get chaotic. He's going to have plenty of opportunity to get some laps back if he just sticks with it.
Right. So
Greathouse all over the 14. Oh, look at the inside. I think Greathouse wants that clean air. Yeah, 7 still in pits. Hopefully get back out.
Yeah, those tow times can tend to be a lot longer than you anticipate.
Trevor Williams slowly coming back up to P17 right now.
Seems like everyone's getting single file, just getting their groove. As I was anticipating, kind of just getting into a feel of the track and the car and take it easy for a little while. You just let the positions come naturally. I mean, people around you eventually make some mistakes. They might get slick, could get loose or tight off a turn. You never know. So, I mean, just if they're patient, I'm sure positions will come naturally.
Yeah, 46 up 4 spots. The 28 up 5 spots. Check on these leaders still. Just playing cat and mouse.
Fortunately, it does look like the 7 of Cody Smith's day is done. He actually picked up a lot more damage than anticipated.
That's too bad.
Much longer repairs to that front end than needed. So I believe his night is unfortunately done early on here.
Let's see, last lap. I'm trying to see the fastest is. Large, pretty fast.
I do believe right now. No, my program doesn't want to tell me either. I guess we're never gonna know.
I was like, it
Dylan
should
says
change
he's
color.
the fastest up there in first.
Oh yeah,
You know what?
sure
I'll
is.
agree with that. If he's in first, he must be the fastest.
Hudson to the inside of the 17, going for third. Not going to be able to make it stick.
Actually, Anthony Brown that last lap, he was in the 23s, 23.88.
Some good qualifying laps. That's about what they were looking at for qualifying. So, still putting time like that. 15 laps in, you got something going on.
That's very good. 49 falling back. 6 going by on the inside. Dalton McKinney.
There was an incident involving the 12 of Shane Ledoux. His night actually might be done as well.
Oh yeah.
Right now, unfortunately.
Oh, he's in a beautiful new paint too.
Beautiful Tide paint. Get it back on the track next week.
Wally Babb, points leader, P17. Trevor Williams up to 15th now.
Malik Coops in the 77 actually made it around Anthony in the 17 for third.
Beautiful job. Actually, a little
Justin
fight.
Smith makes it past Joe Hudson for fifth. Got some shakeup in the top 5.
Down the middle of the pack, Trevor Williams actually looking to get by the 00 Chris Luttrell. Looking to gain that 14th spot, and I believe he made it stick. Slowly but surely making his way back through the field after starting with that EOL.
He's a coming.
Sean Long actually trying to make a move on the 00 as well. Chris Luttrell losing 2 spots, possibly even a third, the way it's looking right now. I think he's just stuck on that outside line and can't seem to get back in a groove.
Yeah, Wally taking advantage. You got another truck coming too.
Oh boy.
18. Dylan still leading. Greathouse still right behind him, too. Malik Kuntz, though, closing the gap.
Malik looking like he's showing a little bit of speed on the long runs here. That could be interesting later down the stretch of this race.
Oh, Tiffany also 7 spots up.
Dalton McKinney with a pass on the outside going into turn 2 on Kevin Assanio. So Dalton moves up to 9th. And Trevor Williams still going. We're going to make another position here on Tyler Horn. Trevor Williams, I believe, is moving up to 13th.
They're doing exceedingly well.
And Sean Long is taking advantage of it. It seems like Sean Long has found someone to stick with as he's been following closely with Trevor Williams. And Sean Long has actually just gained another position as well.
The tire saving.
Looks like Wally right behind him. Just
Wally back.
leader.
That 3-man train on the back of the field starting to make progress. Definitely something to keep an eye on.
Oh, Malik trying to make a move on Greathouse. P2 shooting the bottom.
Do believe he's going to make that
Oh,
stick.
yeah. He's got it.
Look at that. Malik up to 2nd. Bo Tiffany in the 35. He started 18th. Up in the top 10 right now.
Yeah, he's
Him and
cruising.
Dalton McKinney start in the back of the field. They've made their way into the top 10.
Yeah, Bo's up 8 spots. Dalton's up 7.
Definitely 2 cars to keep an eye on later if they keep having good runs like this.
Trevor Williams up to P13 now. Coming after the 9. Passing on the inside. Big run on the inside. Take that. Set his eyes on the 4 of Kevin.
I'm going to be honest, not that I didn't have faith in these guys, because they've shown time and time again every week that they are very capable of running long, clean runs.
Oh, yeah.
But watching practice and just seeing how tough it was on some of the short runs, seeing guys get slick off the turn, some guys getting tight and up into the wall, I really did genuinely think there was going to be a lot more issues early on in the race until people got into a rhythm. But it seems like everyone tended to figure it out right before practice was over. And to go almost 30 laps clean here is very impressive.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Malik closing that gap on Dylan McDonald for the lead. 2-100.
Oh, now he's on the inside now. 77 going low, 14. He's not going to have it. Oh, no. Well, he might have it. Oh, Dylan cleared him. Thought he had it there.
Definitely keep an eye on this 77 later on in the race. He has found something in these long runs. He's putting up times that genuinely are becoming more and more impressive as this run goes on, because you got to think these tires must be hurting by this point.
Oh, yeah. I bet he's going to regroup here and try to build it back up, and then I don't know. I wonder if he'll try the outside, maybe switch it up.
Greathouse hanging back just a little bit. Still in the draft very easily, but I think he's going to keep an eye on that in case anything comes up between those two for the lead. Maybe slip on by and steal something there.
Malik's line is totally different. You see Dylan coming in, bigger arc. 77 falling back a little bit.
Could be chewing up a little more of those tires, though. It's definitely something to keep an eye on later on. The 1 of Trevor Williams moving up to P11, getting by Kevin Assanio. And Williams has almost made it back into the top 10 after starting from last.
Yet Dalton just broke into the top 10, right in front of Trevor. Bo Tiffany too, 9 spots up. Oh, looks like Bo passed. I think Bo was behind Dalton, so.
Bo was behind Dalton. I think Dalton might be struggling a little bit because Trevor's closed that gap pretty quickly and taking a peek on the inside. I think the next lap or two, I think Trevor's going to try to make his move here.
They're just watching the 35 and the 49. He was about to pass the 49.
Trevor's going to the outside of Dalton there.
Oh.
Clear him easily. Dalton coming to the pits.
Dalton might be coming to the pits.
He might be pitting.
Yeah, he's in.
46 of Dalton McKinney, first car to pit. That is interesting. Was not ready for that. We'll have to see how this shakes up now, because if we got one pitting now, I'm sure the most of the field, if not the rest of them, are going to be coming in the next couple of laps.
I hear the calls now.
Oh, no
people
kidding.
are planning on coming.
All right. Well, now here's the question. When you know you got a caution coming in less than 10 laps,
Trevor Williams
do you
in.
risk taking tires now or saving them for the next caution?
Save him.
That's the real
well, it's a
truth.
competition caution, but you don't want to go down a lap, so I don't know. I would just go for
Yeah,
fuel.
when the track is short as this, I would just pop off on fuel, make my tires stop.
Malik
Definitely a tough
Kuntz
call here.
in the pits, 77. Bill McDonald staying out.
It seems like a lot of guys are not taking tires,
I
just
hear
grabbing fuel.
The 14 shutting off. I think he just shut off. Swore I heard that engine cut out. We're right on board with him.
Fortunate.
Yeah.
Fortunate penalty here for the 84 Sean Long, speeding in pit lane.
Oh, man. You know what Dylan's doing? I think he's clutching.
He may have not gotten enough fuel.
Michael Larch in the pits.
Definitely something to keep an eye on. He may have not gotten enough fuel to get him to the end of this comp caution here. Seeing a lot of 6 to 9 second pit stops, a lot of these guys. So it looks like everyone's holding on to those tires till this lap 40 caution here.
Six truck.
Honestly,
pitting.
I agree with. I do agree with.
55
Not worth
pitting.
risking losing a lap.
No. Yeah, then if you're not a lucky dog, yeah, it just turns into the whole thing. Justin Smith pitting. He came up a bunch of spots, a 6. We didn't have our eyes on him too much earlier. He was up in P2 right behind Dylan. Dylan's still out.
Dylan must have
Brown,
been a
Great
big
House.
fuel save earlier.
I think we got 11 trucks that haven't pitted. Joe Hudson stayed out. Maybe that was Joe Hudson's play. He's been saving fuel.
14 of Dylan McDonald has started lap 40. 1 lap to our comp caution. Just about the whole field has pits, so this is definitely going to be interesting how this is going to shake out.
Sean
With not
Wilder in
everyone
the
pitting
pits.
here.
Travis down and then. I wonder if they'll try pitting, because you throw the caution coming into turn 1 coming up right here. I wonder if they'll try to pit right behind him right now. Oh, but it might be closed. Yeah, there's your caution.
This makes things quite interesting. There's potentially going to be a lot of cars a lap down here going into this restart.
So, so they'll stay. This is what's going to happen. The top 10 trucks, say, they're going to pit for fuel and tires. Well, the guys behind them, they're going to stay out to get the wave around. They're going to get waved around, but they're going to be on all old tires.
That definitely is going to... This is throwing an interesting wrench into the middle of this race.
This is definitely different. I don't know what's going to happen.
I I genuinely think we're going to have a lot of cars starting a lap down here, which this fuel-saving game from some of these guys that stayed out may have thrown a lot of drivers off. Getting reports of cars actually running out of fuel on this pace lap.
Oh, jeez.
So they have played a risky game here. If they miss this pit stop, this could be the end of their race.
Oh, boy.
Definitely keep an eye on cars here.
So they'll get the they'll get the wave. The wave's of 1 to go though.
The
So that's
14 is out of fuel.
No kidding.
Really slow on pit road.
So the lucky dog is going to be
Oh, he's gonna make it up.
the 77 of Malik Kuhn. He
40.
will have the lucky dog here.
14 made it.
He lost a lot of time coasting down pit road, though.
Anthony Brown out first by Joe Hudson, Greathouse, Assanio, and McDonald. Cracky up to P6. That was very different. Like, do you stay out and risk it and wait for a caution, or they went caution free for 40 laps? We are 1 to go. Goes Malik. Anthony Brown's going to lead into the green. 77 laps remaining. Oh boy, there's a lot of trucks with old tires.
This
Pace car is off.
This is gonna make things quite interesting here.
Green
So definitely
flag.
Keep an eye on things here. Old tires, a mix of new tires. It's gonna be interesting.
17's gonna take the lead. '51's looking. Oh,
That's
49.
what I was afraid of.
oh man.
Tough to say. Fortunately, I do think the 14 may have come up on that there. And might have just clipped the 49 coming off the turn.
We had a similar one like this last week too. It's so hard. You see the 14
like
following
Dylan
like the
McDonald
51
Will
up.
be given the EOL.
You see, he came up more than the 49 came down. Kind of looked like the 49 was following. I don't know.
I must say, though,
Yeah.
great job for the 49 to keep it off the wall. Really, really did a good job there.
Yeah, should be a clean car then. Well, so it's good news and bad news. So the guys that stayed, didn't get to pit, get tires. and have a
This
shot.
was best case scenario for all those cars that ended up a lap down, or the ones that took that wave around.
Yeah. Wait for the timing to recycle here. So only 14 on the lead lap. See what happens here.
Looks like the 10 of Travis Downing is in place to be a lucky dog.
Yeah, and even those two other trucks, you're talking about fast trucks, that 1 and the 46, still stuck a lap down.
Absolutely.
1 to go. I hope we go green, because I got a funny story about the chiropractor to tell.
Listen, I need to go see a chiropractor. Now you got a story about a chiropractor that you didn't tell me about yet?
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Oh, God, here we go. Well, we should be going
I think
green
it's funny,
here
but
on
I don't
this
know.
lap. Yeah, but you're a strange guy, so anything's
Yeah,
possible, right?
yeah.
I did not see who got the wave around there. I'm not sure if either of you were able to catch that.
10.
Oh, I thought it was the 10, but he's not on the
Oh,
lead
yeah,
lap.
you're
We're
right.
about to go green, so
That's odd.
might have been nobody.
Maybe it was someone
And-
before that we missed, because
That's
they
quite
get it the
possible.
first. Yeah, pace car is in.
Oh,
Luttrell up
Here
to
we
P4
go.
right now.
say at this point, everyone should be on fairly new tires at this point. So we'll have to see how things shake up. From here on out, it's going to be a lot of battling for position because those green flag pit stops really showed to make a difference there when it came to wave arounds and lucky dogs going to that comp caution. So I think we're going to start seeing a lot more aggression out of some of these faster cars.
99 passing the 55, clears
Look
him.
at that, 55 and Negus up in the top 10.
Oh,
I
Negus is
believe
like,
that's the
no,
first time we've
no,
seen
this
him
is
there.
my spot. He didn't let him come up. That Cracky up
Negus
too,
has-
14 spots to P5.
Seems like that caution helped out a lot of cars that were in the back of the field. Cracky, 19th to 5th, top 5 right now. Chris Luttrell started 13th, he's up to 4th. And our leader, Anthony Brown, started P4, now leading the pack.
Oh, under
followed by
pressure
Matthew
right now.
Greathouse. And one of your favorites every week, Jeff, Kevin Asanio.
I didn't pick him. Oh, we didn't do picks anyway, so we can still do
third. He's in third.
it. This is interesting.
Don't
He did-
do it.
he did
Do
qualify
not do
good.
This. Don't do this, man. He's told you.
Oh,
don't
man.
do it.
I'm going to pick the 4 of Kevin Asania.
There you go. Kevin Asanio is Zach's pick.
Kevin, just so we're clear, that was
Nobody
Zach
told
that
me
made
not
the
to.
pick. This is fair. So if you got anyone to blame when you go to rewatch this later, Kevin, you know who to yell at.
Oh, we missed a great house
Like-
at the lead.
Yes, exactly. Anthony Brown. That.
All right, who do you got, Ford?
You know what? I hate to do this.
Oh, we got trouble.
Oh boy!
Off the nose of the 46.
No. That was a big one. That is going to be some big runners out early.
Let's see that in instant replay. I want to get that sound from Ace Ventura.
Oh man.
Hmm. That's odd.
That is tough. That is a couple big cars possibly out of this race here.
46.
And Malik Kuhn and Sean Wilder.
That is. It's always that same spot. Everyone hits each other. The 46 is going low, and then the 77. It's weird because I feel like right there we're in like car inside. Then if I feel like the 46 is going straighter, but I don't know.
It's hard. It's definitely hard to say. I do think this 46 is just poking his head down there, letting him know
Yeah.
he's gonna play maybe a little more aggressive. But I mean, there's nothing malicious by what he does here.
Yeah. What do you
Keeps a
think?
straight line once he gets low. I feel like maybe Malik kind of dips down and maybe tried to get him to back off, and maybe the run was just a little too much. It's really tough to say.
I'm like, is it a racing incident or is it a neo? Like, I don't know.
I don't see any malicious intent there. To me, by the time Malik gets there to block the run, McKinney's already inside.
Yeah, I really do. I, in my honest opinion here, I think I have to check this up as a racing incident. There is nothing malicious by that. I think it's just, at this point, I just think it's an aggressive move, but there's nothing wrong with the move by any means. I have no issue with it.
The 77 line's weird, but maybe that's just the line he was running. Like if you look at everyone else in front of him, he has a different line. But I don't know.
Again, it
Yeah, I
could
think
be it could be a different opinion. I think maybe he sees the 46 taking that shot, and maybe he's trying to get him to back out of it by maybe trying to block it a little bit. But again, who knows? Of course, it could be completely different from his point of view.
Major damage for that 77.
Tough to say for sure. In my honest opinion, though, I really do think I have to chalk that up as a racing incident.
Yeah. Gets in the 9. 6 gets by. The 14 gets by. 35 by. 18 coming. Ooh, 18 just scrapes by. Look at Joe Hudson sneaking by.
Great job by a lot of these drivers to avoid all this.
Do you believe that is the 9 that got caught up in that too, is it not? It's tough to see.
It is, I believe.
Yeah, 9 got in it. I was on that replay for a while. All right, pace car is off. Great House will lead him to green. Green flag, 77 a little loose. I wonder if he spun his tires there.
Big jump from that bottom line. Bit of a clog in the middle of the field, but I think everyone kept it together there, it looks like.
'77's got a high arc there. That was pretty cool. Big run on the 4, 17.
I did believe we were going to start seeing more aggression due to the fact that these guys did prove that they could do a very long green flag run. I'm just wondering now, is it maybe a little too early that these guys are starting to get a little more aggressive than it's expected?
I was just watching the 14 on the 99. I was like, oh no. I thought he was going to bump him, rattle his cage in the corner.
We have hit the halfway point of this race, though, so I guess it is going to start mattering more and more. Laps tick away. I would say there's at least definitely 1, possibly 2 more pit stops if this was to stay green, so definitely keep an eye out.
And caution is out.
And I jinxed it. I am so sorry.
What happened? I didn't see it.
Looks like Dean Gagliano. I was just watching the 17's line, man. That was cool. 3 and 4, he's running at high. He's this huge run on the outside. Go check this out.
It does involve the 18 of Dean Gagliano and the 10 of Travis Downing.
18 and 10. Are they coming off 4? Ooh, 18 in the wall. Then just comes down into the 10. Well, just a light bump. I think the 10 got by. He might have actually saved it.
Yeah, it looks like the 18 just too tight off the turn. Clipped that outside wall. Kind of slinged him off down towards the 10, and that extra contact from the 10 just being there was enough to lose enough control to send him around.
I'm going to pick, or we didn't finish picks. I'm going to do the 17.
I'm afraid of picking right now. I'm gonna be honest. Every time we start thinking about it, chaos pursued. So
The 17
You know
was
what?
up front. He just pitted. He was fast.
you know what? With how chaotic this is getting so quickly, I'm gonna take a dark horse.
You
Dark
got
horse that no one's expecting. I'm taking the 55 of Scott Negus. I think he's staying out of trouble, and staying out of trouble is going to be the most important thing you can do towards the end of this race.
You know what's funny is my camera angle was on the 55, and then you said it. That was perfect.
So I picked the 4 of Oceano, but
Yep,
the 14
P2.
of McDonald, after taking the EOL, is already back in the top 5.
Oh,
Dylan
yeah.
is on a rail tonight.
Yeah, he's very
Dylan's
fast.
Definitely, he's got a feel for Rockingham. It's definitely showing for sure. I do say Malik was definitely showing some promise too. It's unfortunate to see him out of this race early, but Malik's someone to keep an eye on in the future for sure. So
What is this? His thing says Twisted Teas Plan Bs.
you know what? Why take a Plan B when you can drink some Twisted Teas? Am I right?
Oh, that's great. Great House will lead them off. Oh, we're on the backstretch. We got a little excited.
We're on the backstretch.
Thunder Alley.
Almost there. Almost there.
Zach's got a Sanyo. I get the 17 and a Brown.
I have 55 Scott Negus.
Got Negus. 6 truck
Right
still
now
out there
for-
too.
Right now we have 4 cars, 1 or more laps down. Travis Downing, as of right now, would be in the lucky dog position, 1 lap down. Tyler Horn, 3 laps down, and then Sean Long and Dean Gagliano, 4
Green
laps
flag.
down.
14 pushing the 4. The inside of the 4. Gonna hunt down Great House right now.
Nine of Sean Wilder's still in this race and on the lead lap. Little contact with that outside wall. Lost a lot of speed, and he's potentially going to be lapped if he can't get a rhythm back together.
Yeah, a lot of damage to that 9 truck.
It's too
He's
bad.
just out there trying to salvage what he can at this point.
Man's got to hope for special yellow here so he can get some damage fixed. There is significant damage on that 9.
17, think he got some freshies. He's coming back. Oh, he scrubbed the wall. I jinxed it. All right, I'm gonna hop off.
This is what we get. This is what we get. I must say, this is exactly what we get.
Oh, he did
Field
rub
is
the
coming
wall,
up.
but he got a spot.
Field is coming up very quick on the 9. Sean Wilder here, so definitely keep an eye on this potential clog up this could may cause. Hopefully these guys can get by the lap car coming up.
Look at the inside of the 51. 51's gonna say, you know what? Go on. Go on then. 9 pulling down on the apron.
Very respectable move. No reason to fight a battle here when you could potentially get it back later.
Bill McDonald lead him. Great House, Asanya, Luttrell, Smith, top 5. Your 0Xer, P6, Wally Babb. I wonder if they're gonna. Oh, should I not jinx it? I was gonna say, I wonder if they're gonna have a nice green flag run.
Careful. Be careful with what you say, man, guy. So we have the 14 and the 51 battling hard for the lead right now. Sanyo holding back, just behind them, waiting for anything to possibly come up. Can pounce on the attack and possibly take the lead here if anything big happens. Big fight in the middle of the pack here. Newcomer Michael Arch in 7th. Got some fight around him.
Now you got
17
Dalton's
Anthony
back.
Brown is cutting his way through the field right there behind Arch.
Dalton McKinney seems to be recovering from that recent incident. He's making moves.
They get Trevor
Seems to be
Williams
finding
there
a
too.
lot of speed. These two are finding a lot of speed on that outside line.
Yeah, I wonder if it's the outside in 3 and 4. Seen a couple guys up there. Ton of speed coming off of it.
There's McKinney down to the inside of the 2, but I believe the 2 is going to hold on to it for at least another lap. The 1 down to the inside, he's looking, it's getting a little tight down there.
Zoom this out a little. Dalton will clear him
Dalton
after this.
McKinney making a chance on the 99.
I wonder if Wally's like, stay away from me. I just want the 0x. Leave me alone. Oh, 2 all over Dalton's bumper. 17 scraping the wall.
1 squeeze by. This is getting tight in this little
McKinney's
middle
going to clear the 99.
Yeah, he's there.
The 1's not done though. The 1's down on the inside of the 2.
It's like Wally's, 2 on the outside of Bab.
Look at that. Scott Negus behind the 1 on the inside, looking to try to make some moves as well. You got 5 or 6 cars all battling for spots up here in this middle of the pack.
17 taking advantage. Here comes a 49. 49 in the wall.
Oh no!
Little scrape.
Let's hold on to it.
Ooh. 2 just scraped that wall. That was cool. That was close.
The 1's not done with the 99. He's looking to the outside.
And that's got the run. Ooh. 1's
There he
looking.
goes.
I think the 17 has the newest tires. 17 almost cleared. Check on our leaders real quick. Still going at it.
14 holding strong. 51 right all over him. The 4 Sanio right there ready to pounce. And Justin Smith holding on to that 4 spot. Dalton McKinney has fought his way back into the top 5.
Oh, he's coming.
Followed closely by Chris Latrell.
Still need to find that guy named Woo so we can do the woo Kenny Woo.
Yeah, of course that's what you want to do. Well, Jeff, if there was ever a time more than ever, why don't we give a shot at that chiropractor story you're so destined to let us know about?
All right, it's not the greatest story, but so I'm going in for my back, and so they're like, your back's like all jacked up. 51, look on the 14 real quick, okay. And so I'm like, yeah, I'll do this chiropractor visit. Like, we'll do this whole thing. They showed my back, looks like a question mark, all this stuff.
Yep.
So the guy adjusts me the first day. I'm like, oh, this is great. Second day, great. The third time, he's like, all right, lay on your stomach. Dylan just blinked out there. And he pushes like hard on my back, like to like, I don't know, to like crack something in the middle of my back. Dude,
Cracked more bone
I swear
than you ever knew existed?
I think he hairline fractured my rib. Like, dude, there was so much pain. I was like, oh my God, something just happened in the front, like on my ribs. He's like, oh, that happens sometimes. Like a little, it just cracked.
You must have breathed in when he made that push down on you. Because that's usually what it is when that pain comes in. You don't want to breathe in.
So I go there today, and there's like a different guy. Ooh, 51 all over the 14. Yeah, I'm like, he goes, oh, lay on your stomach. And this has been 2 days since the last visit. I go up, I couldn't even lay on my stomach. I'm like, yeah, last time I was here, like, he hurt me. It was just so weird. I'm like, why does this happen to me? 51 the inside of the 14.
It's good that you're honest with him. Just be upfront with him, because then he can try something else while still also letting your rib chill out for the rest of the week.
Trying a new chiropractor is always a gamble, because you're either going to get a brute that hurts you or someone that might actually help.
Well, I'm like, is this medicine or is it like witchcraft? I don't know what the hell they're doing.
So my chiropractor that I had about 5 years ago is upfront and honest with me.
Yeah.
He told me flat out, he goes, most people don't believe in it, Most people do believe in it. It really comes down to what side you lie on.
Yeah.
It's what you believe. I have gone to chiropractors. I believe if you find one that takes the time to do it right and is patient with you, I think it does wonders.
Breaks your ribs.
The ones that just get you in and say, all right, let me do your adjustment. They give you one crack and send you out the door. Those ones can very politely go screw.
Yeah. This place had like great reviews, but it's like 3 adjustments, lay on this table, and then $55 copay. I'm like, well, okay.
Yeah, no.
Like that's a lot.
Oh, we
got cars pitting.
Yes, we do. We have multiple cars pitting here.
Michael
the
Larch.
99 dip in, the 00 dip in, the 2 dip in.
This should be their final scheduled stop.
With how laps have been ticking away, I would agree. This should be it right here. Don't leave any tires on the table. Get your tires now. You don't know what could happen.
It's funny, the Kevin Assanio win was P3.
This could be big for him if he's pitting before the leaders. He could actually pounce on this and make up some valuable time if he nails this pit stop.
The 14, man, the 51, they've just been like right, back to back.
It's two heavy hitters tonight for sure, though. See, Dylan's been, let's be honest, he's been killing it on the track everywhere he's been. He's been putting up some ridiculous laps, keeping it clean, staying out of trouble. And Greathouse is just consistent every week. He seems to just take it easy at the beginning and then emerge towards the end. So, not surprised to see these two fighting it out. Dalton McKinney, man, seems
all
like
the
he's
way
fighting
from 16.
Oh, Greathouse
Man,
pitting.
seems like he's fighting a new challenge every 20 laps, and he's found his way to get back in the top 3 at this point. So, we're gonna have a battle at the end for sure here.
Dylan McDonald still stays out.
Just heard the call. McDonald will pit this time by.
Oh, laps remaining 32.
All me crazy, but Travis Downing did not take tires.
Really?
The 10 did not take tires. Now, I do believe he was a lap down. He was the next Lucky Dog car. So this is his opportunity to maybe get it back without losing much more time. At this point, with the position he's in, with him being a lap down already, he needs a caution to get himself back into this race.
We've got a battle for the lead. McKinney caught the wall in the 17.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Him.
It could be a big difference towards later in this race. Kevin Assanio had a very clean pit stop, though. Was in and out nice and clean, off of pit road clean. He's putting up some great laps right now.
Yeah, once it cycles, Assanio will assume the lead. Dalton McKinney in pit road. 46, Birdie Blooms in McDinger's truck. Anthony Brown's your new leader. That's 17. Come on.
But he has not pit. He is on fresher tires, but I'm not sure what his fuel window is looking like at this point.
Not sure either.
35 just indicated he'll be coming in right here and does dip in. Almost through a full pit cycle here, and by not taking tires, the 10 has managed to get back on the lead lap, I do believe.
Oh, maybe that was his plan.
The way it needs to. How much longer it's going to stay that way, though, on worn out tires, I don't know. So definitely something to keep an eye on.
35 in.
Dalton McKinney out of the pits. Is Assanio ever to get by him?
So we got 4 trucks. Leader 17, Anthony Brown. 49 to Joe Hudson. 54, Jason Cracky. And the 55, Scott Negus, still have not pit.
Bo Tiffany off of pit road. And as it shakes out right now,
Greathouse
Kevin
pass
Assanio will be our leaders after pit cycle.
Greathouse says no. Cracky in the pits. Greathouse just said mine.
The Dylan McDonald just put on a heater of a lap. Just put up his best lap of the race on that last lap. This is definitely a make or break moment.
Well, we got Joe Hudson in the pits in the 55 in Negus. Anthony Brown still out, 24 to go. We are winding them down.
Got a battle here for 10th between the 1, and the 2.
And the 6.
And the 6 is even mixed in there. Those 3 cars get real close. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy, wow. I don't know how they kept that green.
I missed the whole damn thing.
I am proud of you.
That's my one job.
6 is trying to fight for that spot, but I do believe the 1... Oh, the 1 almost gets in the back of the 2 there.
Yeah, he sent it in there on the top side.
1 is looking for positions here. He is putting it all out there. But look closely behind him. Dalton McKinney on fresh tires. You know that man wants to get back to the front as quick as he can.
$22 to go. I'm wondering what happened to the 99. He's down 3 laps. Trying to
Did
see
he
if
get a penalty on pit road?
maybe he did. Wilder down 3, Babb down 3, Long down 6.
So Tyler Horn of the 28 did get a black flag on pit road.
Dylan McDonald trying to take the 2nd place, well 3rd actually.
I don't see a penalty for the 99. Must have just ran into some issues coming in and out. The only black flag that happened to be speeding on pits was the 28.
Anthony Brown still staying out.
Anthony Brown, I don't know where he has all this fuel from, but he's doing everything he can to stay out.
Well, he pit on cycle.
I think he's coming. He's coming.
There he goes. So Greenhouse does inherit the lead next time around. And they will very
got by Alciano there for what will be the 2nd spot.
Yeah, so we'll shuffle out Greathouse, McDonald, Sani. It'll be interesting to see where the 17 comes out.
1 and 46 battling it out right now. The 2 even included in that. There's some top 5 positions potentially right there fighting it out.
Get up. See, Brown is coming out. To go. Last lap for the 51 and the 14 were identical. 24.333.
These 2 are just they are pushing it like everything they possibly can. 51 has put a bit of a gap though on the 14, and the 14 is just out of the draft, so that could be a difference here. If the 14 can't close that gap up a little bit.
I've seen him gain some time coming into the corner, and then he kind of levels out. He picks up again. He's going hard in those corners. 14.
It looks like the 17 of Anthony Brown has cycled out to 10th.
Ooh. I still believe in you.
Stayed out long, probably banking on a late caution. Keep that position, but you know what? He now has the freshest tires in the field, so.
Oh, and we've got trouble. 46, the 1. Looks like they saved
so
it.
Green.
Oh, but look at the 2 pouncing on the opportunity, and the 2's going to jump up 2 positions in the 4th.
Let's rewind this real quick.
More contact between the 1 and the 46 there. Still keep it together.
Like the 1, he just got hard in the wall. Came down and got the.
Looks like the 46 has a ton of damage.
They would have hit, but there was like a foot of neck coat on that.
The one was coming off the wall there, though.
Oh, Tiffany getting by the 00 for the 7th position. The biggest gainers right there was Justin Smith and Michael Larch of the 6 and 2. They were able to jump up 2 positions each, and they're both in the top 5 now.
That's weird. It won't let me get back to live here. There we go. Jeez. I'm like, come on, we got 13 to go. Still holding that gap.
That incident with Dalton McKinney and Trevor Williams, just too much damage.
Caution.
Oh, and as I say that, big wreck. Oh my goodness. Big wreck between the 00 and the 9.
That's no good.
So take all that strategy and throw it out the window.
Unfortunately. Just unfortunate circumstances for the 9.
So that had heavy damage to begin with here.
He was involved in that big wreck earlier.
Oh.
Fortunately, he just enters the turn and his whole back end kicks out. I don't know how he got so loose there, but
yeah, that's
very unfortunate for the 00 there. I think there was another car also sadly involved in that. Yeah, it looks like Cracky as well, unfortunately, picked up a ton of damage, too.
See, it's funny because you see it from coming from behind. You're like, oh, he's going to be going low. Then all of a sudden he's up high. Luttrell thought he was going to crash low. Luttrell goes high. Then Cracky, oof.
Well, if anyone's got tires left, this could be the difference of the race. That is for damn sure here.
You know, they're
definitely
all
something to keep an eye on.
Wait, the 17 did the 17 not pit?
17 might be on his last set of tires already.
The 17. Oh, that's true. Yeah.
He could be on his last set of tires. He doesn't need gas.
17 gonna take the lead.
51 is taking tires. The 51 is taking fresh tires. The 14 is also taking tires, but only right sides.
I was gonna say he had a big gap. How many did he take? Huh?
The 14 only rights. The 51.
So 14 no tires. 14 right side. 51 all tires.
That makes things quite interesting here.
84 in the pit road. Oh, Bab's a lap down now. Okay, you got 2 back.
Was in the lucky dog position there.
Oh, okay.
He was actually 2 laps down before that caution came out, so cycled out to be 2 laps down. He must have received a penalty somewhere.
Yeah, that's different.
Very, very uncharacteristic from the 99 to be down multiple laps like that unexpectedly. So,
do you think he's sandbagging, trying to hold that 0x? He's like,
does he still have it? Does he still have it? I now need to look.
Why is your hazard lights on? Just go by.
You know what? Believe it or not, there are a good chunk of the field with still a 0x, and the 99 is one of them.
Yep. It's awesome. Ooh, we're going green flag.
17 moves up to first and takes him to the green flag here. Hopefully he doesn't spin those tires. He's got some heat in him.
Base car's off.
Oh, he actually gets a beautiful
goes.
launch. The 6 does not get a big launch.
8 to go. Ooh, big run, the 14. Nowhere to go. Ooh, little bumping and banging. 3 wide.
3 wide for the lead.
I think Greathouse had the good call with the 4s. 17 though, getting back in the groove though. 51 going to try to shoot it under. 14 in the wall a little. 4's coming behind him. 17 in the wall. All that speed, you know? 51's going to go low.
Right there, but the bottom has not been the place to be tonight.
So very interesting controversy popped up on that restart. As you know, to this point, we restart on all greens. It's not the restart box.
Green
and
only,
everyone was concerned. Did the 17 take off too early?
Oh. Did you find out
He
anything?
nailed it to a T.
No kidding.
And I mean, this is like some Max Verstappen type reaction on that restart. He couldn't have nailed it any cleaner, and I was genuinely impressed by that restart.
That's awesome. 5 to go. Matthew Greathouse going to come to 4 to go.
Yeah, he's built a several truck lead here. Not sure if we're going to see anybody be able to challenge him.
Yeah, with the 14 only on two fresh tires. Anthony Brown's got a couple lap old tires. Someone would have to come out of the woodworks late, and unfortunately, I would have to agree. I think this is the 51's race to lose at this point.
Sanio's taking P3.
6 is going to dive down in there and see what he can do too.
3 to go.
Big battle here in the top 5. Bumping and banging between the 17 and the 6.
17 in the wall.
The 2's going to capitalize there.
And the 1's going to try and follow him right through as well.
2 to go.
Oh, 17 off the wall again. 17 must have a significant amount of damage. Might be getting too tight. Lost 4 positions there.
And I think those older tires are just starting to show. He's trying to push a little hard.
We are 1 to go.
Still battles in the back of the field. The 1 and the 2 still fighting position. The 6 and 4.
Oh, the 6 goes to the apron.
6 trying to get aggressive, and he loses.
We're going to have to go back to that.
Oh my goodness.
To the checkered flag. It is the 51 Matthew Greathouse. That was a great call with those 4 tires.
Stashed him away just in case, and it worked out for him in the end.
Even those 2 held up. 17 went back to P7.
The 6 fell all the way to P12. Oh.
Trevor Williams
Man,
gets that top 5.
After all the controversy he was thrown into this race, pulled the top 5 out. Good for him.
Burn it
Oh,
down.
Tiffany, P18 up to P6.
That's pretty good. Big movers.
Yeah, Justin Smith tried real hard to get that move to stick. He wanted that position. Fortunately, just not enough in the fucking tank.
You able to drag them up, Ford?
Do believe I can. Let him finish his burnout real quick. Look at that, Kevin Asanio in the top 3. You get your Asanio interview you've been waiting for.
Oh, nice. he did it.
He did do it. Kevin Asanio did pull it out for a top 3. Where is
Kevin Asanio.
What's up, Jeff?
Look, you were up there. You know, I didn't pick you this week, and then you show your face up there. You know?
Gonna be honest, man. I don't think I ever thought I was gonna talk to you up here, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Well, first off, great.
I thought we were going to talk to you.
Great job, great house. Great
thank you,
win.
brother. That was- yeah.
We were watching those tire
was,
changes.
Yeah, I was surprised. Dylan, were you out of tires, bud?
So when I got my EOL penalty, I forgot to take off my right sides or my left sides along with my right. So
that adds up now. That adds up.
so you know, you just got to shoot myself in the foot sometimes.
We're like the 51 took
Kinda
4,
Kind of glad you did.
the 14 took 2, and then the 17 took 0. So like, oh, this is very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I knew tires was going to be everything there at the end. I mean, there is some wear here, so obviously, just man, going through the bumps on old tires is not fun. So I was like, I'm taking 4 and I'm going for it. So just appreciate everybody racing clean. I know we got a little bit of contact between the 3 of us up front going for the lead, but
Yep.
made for some good TV. But
Oh
we
yeah,
kept
that
it
was awesome.
clean and we all didn't wreck. So it was a lot of fun. I appreciate you guys racing clean.
No,
Yeah.
definitely a scrappy race tonight across the field, but for the most part, it was respectable scrappy racing. I mean, definitely some incidents out there for bunks and drivers, and obviously frustrations are going to show, but up front, you guys, specifically towards the back half of that race, 14 and the 51, you two just battling back and forth, and then Kevin, you stayed in that top 5 majority of the back half of that race and was right. Honestly, it looked like you were ready to pounce on any mistake that those two made. So all 3 of you, killer race tonight. Honest to God.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Yeah, I was just so we were talking before the race because like practice, there was so many incident points, it was insane. So there's 9 drivers in here. The finish was 0x, so I thought it was pretty good.
Well, the track was different because when Matt set up a practice session Tuesday for us, the track was about 20 degrees hotter at the start. So
Oh, no kidding.
this was
Really?
way tighter than we anticipated
Oh.
coming in.
Yeah, it was really strange because there was not a whole lot of difference in the way I set up the room either. I did partly cloudy, which is what we had today, but it seemed like the cloud cover was a lot heavier in this race than what we had in the practice session, and then also the RH, the humidity was a lot higher tonight. So I'm not sure. Could have been a mistake on my part, but honestly, I would have rather practiced on a slicker track because it kind of gets you better on restarts and when the tires are cold. But it definitely did impact on a long run. The truck definitely felt tighter to me, and I was not rolling the top like I wanted to. So I just worked the bottom, and the bottom actually worked out for me. I was running good lap times even with tires, a lot of laps on the tires. So can't complain. But I love this place. It's one of my favorite tracks.
Yeah,
And I'm happy that Dylan came back from his EOL to get a good finish because he deserved it, and then I'm glad Kevin got a good finish too because he's been right there on the brink of breaking through for a win. And I mean, six place finishes like crazy, and then tonight 3rd is pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's why I kept saying, you're gonna win eventually, Kevin.
I gotta get my pedals fixed. They're still a little messed up.
I want to point something out real quick before Jeff starts jinxing again. Obviously, Jeff has to ask, "Oh, who we picking tonight?" We would not let him pick you, Kevin, but Zach couldn't resist and picked you anyway.
Yeah.
So it wasn't Jeff that picked you tonight. So I think we now know for sure who the jinx is. So Jeff,
I am.
you're off limits. I'm sorry.
Damn it! I was gonna pick the 51 too, and I was like, I gotta pick someone else this time. So, but yeah, that was awesome. I saw some guys ripping the outside, like coming out of 3 and 4. I don't know if that was a better corner to do outside, but they were getting like crazy runs coming off 4.
3 and
Later
4
into the
is the
run,
better
it
one.
definitely seemed to be better. I think the outside.
If you wanted a defensive line, the outside was where you wanted to be,
Okay.
especially
Yeah,
in
I
the
mean-
longer run.
Yeah, I mean, for me running out front, I was running about the same lap times if I went to the top or the bottom. But like Dylan said, if you wanted to defend a position, definitely jump up there and take that line because it's impossible to pass off turn 2 if you're on the bottom, especially with somebody on equal tires as you later in a run, especially.
Yeah. No, that was awesome.
Yeah. Well, before we close it out, I'll go down the line from 3 to 1. If there's anyone you guys want to thank for the night, we'll start with you, Kevin. Anyone you want to thank?
I'm gonna thank Justin Smith for not killing me there. I was definitely a little slower than he was, and he could have absolutely wrecked me coming off of 2 on the final lap. But I appreciate that he didn't do that, and then I appreciate you guys putting this on.
Yeah, that aggressive move at the end, I really thought it was gonna cause some hell for you there. So it was awesome for him to really lock it down and prevent that from happening. So much respect to you, Justin Smith, for that. Very, very hard thing to have enough patience and respect to do that. So Dylan, anyone you want to thank for tonight, my friend?
Yeah, I want to thank you guys up in the broadcast booth, you doing race control as well. Want to give a big shout out to Mr. Greathouse getting another win here tonight. Wish I would have screwed the pooch and dropped it on the floor and took my left side tire so I could have a tire advantage along with him. Johnny Taylor over at Nitro Racing, putting out banger quality setups every week, and then Johan Seminaro for this badass paint scheme that he supplied my buddy with and that I get to run with.
That is a pretty paint scheme. I ain't gonna lie to you there, my friend. And winner Matthew Greathouse, the EOL winner for next week. Anyone you want to thank?
Looking forward to the EOL. Just thank everybody at Threat Level Midnight Media. Jeff, I finally got a win with the logo on the truck, the big logo. Good. So happy to do that. Off-Axis Paint and Advent Edge Marketing and Management. And just thank everybody tonight because Rockingham is a tough track. And even with 22 guys, I mean, yeah, we had a few cautions here and there and some rough ups, but definitely kept more green flag, which was a positive. This track is a blast to race at, so I'm glad we were able to keep it green. So kudos to the league tonight. And once again, just thank you guys for broadcasting. I'm going to go back and watch it. So you guys have a good rest of the week. We'll see you next week. Where are we at next week? Can't remember.
Chicagoland.
Oh boy,
Chicago. I love it.
Nice. All right. Yeah, look forward to it.
All right, good night, guys.
Good job tonight, guys. You guys have a great rest of your night.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
All right.
Well, after a fun night like that, boys, definitely a lot of action, some interesting moments. But I have to say, Rockingham turned out to be a success.
Yeah, I thought it was great. I'll run down the results real quick. Matt Greathouse takes the win, followed by Dylan McDonald, Kevin Asanio, Michael Larch, Trevor Williams, Bo Tiffany, Anthony Brown, Scott Negus, Joe Hudson, and Chris Luttrell take your top 10. P11, Jason Crackey, Justin Smith, Wally Babb, Travis Downen, Sean Long, Sean Wilder, Dalton McKenney, Tyler Horn. Let's see if I can make this work. There it goes. Dean Gagliano, Malik Kuntz, Shane Ledoux, and Cody Smith rounds out the field. That is it for us.
That was a fun night tonight, guys. Appreciate the company as always. It was always fun to hang out. And good job to all the drivers tonight. Honest to God, fun race to watch.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.